The Mothman is a legendary creature that has captured the imagination of people around the world for over half a century. This strange and enigmatic creature has been the subject of numerous books, movies, and television shows, and has become a cultural icon in its own right. But what is the true story behind the legend of the Mothman? The Mothman first gained notoriety in the late 1960s in the small town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia. In November 1966, 5 men were digging a grave in a cemetery outside of town when they saw a strange figure flying overhead. The creature was described as being around 7 feet tall, with wings that spanned around 10 feet. It had large, glowing red eyes and a strange, humanoid shape. The men were terrified and ran away as fast as they could, but the encounter marked the beginning of a series of strange events in the area. Over the following months, dozens of people reported seeing the Mothman in and around Point Pleasant. The creature was often described as a large, winged humanoid with glowing red eyes and a hypnotic stare. Some claim that the Mothman was a harbinger of doom, appearing before major disasters and tragedies. Others believed that it was an extraterrestrial being or a supernatural entity. The sightings of the Mothman reached a fever pitch in December 1967, when the Silver Bridge, which connected Point Pleasant to Ohio, collapsed during rush hour traffic. 46 people were killed in the disaster, and many claimed to have seen the Mothman in the days leading up to the collapse. Some even speculated that the creature may have been responsible for the disaster. In the aftermath of the bridge collapse, interest in the Mothman surged. People from around the world came to Point Pleasant to try and catch a glimpse of the creature, and the town became a hotbed of paranormal activity. Over the years, numerous theories have been put forward to explain the phenomenon, ranging from the mundane to the supernatural. One theory suggests that the Mothman may have been a sandhill crane, a large bird with a wingspan of up to 7 feet that is native to the area. While this theory has been widely debunked, some continue to argue that the sightings of the Mothman may have been a case of mistaken identity. Another theory suggests that the Mothman may have been an alien or other extraterrestrial being. Supporters of this theory point to the creature's strange appearance and behavior, as well as the fact that it was often associated with UFO sightings in the area. A more supernatural explanation posits that the Mothman may have been a demonic entity or some other kind of supernatural being. This theory is supported by the fact that the creature was often described as having hypnotic eyes and a malevolent presence. Despite the numerous theories and speculation, the true nature of the Mothman remains a mystery. While some dismiss the creature as nothing more than a hoax or a figment of the imagination, others continue to believe in the legend and to search for the truth behind the phenomenon. Today, the legacy of the Mothman lives on in Point Pleasant, where the creature is celebrated with an annual festival and a statue in the town square. While the true story behind the legend may never be fully known, the Mothman continues to capture the imagination of people around the world, inspiring countless works of art, literature, and film. Whether it is a symbol of impending doom or a harbinger of hope, the Mothman remains one of the most enduring and fascinating legends of our time. In the years following the initial Mothman sightings in Point Pleasant, reports of similar creatures began to emerge from other parts of the country and the world. In some cases, these creatures were described as being identical to the original Mothman, while in others, they had slightly different features or behavior. One of the most well-known Mothman sightings outside of Point Pleasant occurred in 1975 in the small town of La Junta, Colorado. A group of miners working in a coal mine reported seeing a large, winged creature with glowing red eyes hovering outside the mine entrance. The creature reportedly chased the men as they fled, and they later claimed to have seen it again outside their homes. Other notable sightings of Mothman-like creatures have been reported in places like England, Mexico, and Russia. In some cases, the creatures were said to be accompanied by UFOs or other strange phenomena, adding to their already eerie reputation. Despite the numerous sightings of Mothman-like creatures around the world, the legend remains most closely associated with Point Pleasant. Today, visitors to the town can visit the Mothman Museum and view the statue of the creature in the town square. The Mothman Festival, held every September, attracts thousands of visitors from around the world who come to celebrate the legend and explore the paranormal history of the area. While the Mothman remains a popular legend and cultural icon, there are still many questions surrounding its true nature and origin. Was it a bird, an alien, a demon, or something else entirely? And if it did exist, what was its purpose in appearing to people in Point Pleasant and other parts of the world? As with many legends and mysteries, the answers to these questions may never be fully known. However, the enduring popularity of the Mothman and the fascination it continues to inspire are a testament to the enduring appeal of the unknown and the unexplained. Whether it is a symbol of hope or a harbinger of doom, the Mothman will likely continue to captivate and terrify people for generations to come. In recent years, there has been renewed interest in the Mothman legend, fueled in part by the success of the 2002 film The Mothman Prophecies, which was loosely based on the events in Point Pleasant. The movie featured actor Richard Gere as a journalist investigating a series of strange occurrences in a small town that are linked to the Mothman. Some skeptics have dismissed the Mothman's sightings as hoaxes or misidentifications of natural phenomena, such as large birds or owls. However, others believe that the creature may be a manifestation of the paranormal, or even an extraterrestrial being. One theory proposes that the Mothman may be a type of interdimensional being, capable of moving between different planes of existence. This theory is based in part on the idea that the creature's appearance and behavior are consistent with other reported sightings of creatures that seem to defy the laws of physics and conventional understanding. Another theory suggests that the Mothman may be a warning of impending disaster or tragedy. This theory is supported by the fact that many of the Mothman's sightings in Point Pleasant occurred in the months leading up to the tragic collapse of the Silver Bridge, which claimed the lives of 46 people. Some have speculated that the Mothman may have been trying to warn the town of the impending disaster, or that it may have been somehow connected to the tragedy. Despite the many theories and speculations surrounding the Mothman, the true nature and origin of the creature remain a mystery. Whether it was a real, physical creature, a manifestation of the paranormal, or something else entirely, the Mothman has captured the imaginations of people around the world and become an enduring symbol of mystery and intrigue. Its legacy continues to inspire curiosity and fascination, and it remains one of the most intriguing and enigmatic mysteries of modern times. In recent years, some researchers have attempted to gather more evidence and investigate the Mothman phenomenon further. One such effort was the creation of the Mothman Casebook, an online archive of eyewitness accounts, photographs, and other documentation related to Mothman sightings around the world. Others have attempted to explain the Mothman sightings through more mundane means. Some have suggested that the creature may have been a large bird or bat that was misidentified by witnesses. Others have proposed that the sightings may have been the result of mass hysteria, or the influence of popular culture and media. Despite the skeptics and attempts at explanation, the Mothman legend remains a popular topic of discussion and fascination among believers and skeptics alike. In addition to the Mothman Museum and Festival in Point Pleasant, the creature has been featured in numerous books, documentaries, and films. Its iconic image of a winged, red-eyed creature continues to inspire fear and intrigue, and its legacy as a harbinger of doom or a warning of impending disaster persists in the popular imagination. In the end, the true story of the Mothman may never be fully known. It may remain forever shrouded in mystery and speculation, a legend that continues to fascinate and terrify people around the world. But whether it was a real creature, a paranormal manifestation, or a figment of the human imagination, the Mothman remains a testament to the enduring power of folklore, and the ability of myths and legends to capture the human imagination and spark our curiosity about the unknown.